Welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. In my previous video, I explained about the movement of natural gas futures on an inventory day when we saw a lot of volatility in the natural gas futures. As you remember that I explained the movement of natural gas futures in this chart. Here you can see that I explained the movement of natural gas futures when the natural gas futures were trading in an hourly chart at this point, in a 5-minute chart in the same pattern. On 14 June, when the inventory announced, no doubt that inventory was on the bearish side, and we saw a huge gap down in a 5-minute chart that you can see. On that day, I explained that natural gas will no longer be here, it will have to go upward immediately. And you can see that movement of natural gas futures, that immediately the directional move was there, and the natural gas futures again touched the level of $2.969. Then we moved amid this range. Here you can see that in a 5-minute chart, natural gas futures were taking good support at this supporting line, or you can say at 200 DMA. There was a good support. Let us move ahead. So till the closing of the day, natural gas future had come outside this bullish zone. Natural gas futures were trading, but just they were facing a little bit of resistance at this line. No doubt that the natural gas futures were trying to cross the immediate resistance of $3, and here you can see that on June 15th, natural gas futures successfully broke this resistance and came upward. Let us go back to hourly chart. Let us have a look at the same movement in an hourly chart. We were here on the day of inventory, and as I told you that this negative move will turn into a bullish hammer, and the case was defined in the same manner. The natural gas futures took a sharp, steep upward move from this level. Here you can see that they straight away moved upward till this uptrend line. Now at the weekly closing of the last week, natural gas futures closed at the level of $3.032. Now today I am going to explain about the upcoming future moves during the week of June 17th in the same chart, where I am expecting this zone on the basis of the movement of natural gas future prices just before the closing of the last week. You can see here a hanging man and some moves afterward. There was a steep move which indicates that we may find a gap up opening on the first trading day of the next. Let us have a look at the manner where what I am talking about. This is the closing level, and we are taking a good support at this uptrend line. There is no doubt if we find say closing on the first trading session of the week of June 17th at the same level, the natural gas futures price will remain in a bullish tone, and the trading range will be from $3.092 to $3.032. We will move amid this zone. During the next week, we may, whatever the movement of natural gas future prices, I find that the natural gas futures will find a good support at this level above this bullish trend zone. No doubt that the natural gas futures successfully closed above the level of $3 on weekly closing. As I mentioned in my last analysis, that the weekly closing above $3.033 will open new avenues for natural gas bulls to continue their uptrend voyage during the upcoming week. However, with the natural gas pipeline catching fire in Kansas on Friday, this was the reason enough for the market to turn around and continue the upward pressure, as this should bring down supply, at least for the short term. No doubt that the closing level of natural gas futures have raised the bullish sentiment up to a higher extent due to growing cooling demand during the coming summer season. I expect a gap up opening will confirm the continuity of this uptrend voyage of natural gas futures. No doubt that after a sharp bounce, if it reaches at the level of $3.159, we face our first resistance at this level during an uptrend voyage. No doubt we can see some bouts of profit booking at this level, but after crossing this downward line, natural gas futures obtains enough in strength to move ahead with sharp upward move, and now the bulls gain all the potential to cross the level of $3.200 or $3.333. After that, we will find the natural gas futures may face stiff resistance at the level of $3.333. So for the next week, my target will be at $3.324. Let us have a look at the movement of natural gas futures in the same pattern, what I call territorial zones. Friends, natural gas, here you can see that natural gas futures price are well moving on an uptrend line, and now they have reached inside no man's land zone. Here amid this zone, natural gas futures obtains all the potential to move ahead and try to enter in bearish border. As you can see that during the February 2018, when the natural gas futures entered in no man's land, the natural gas futures witnessed a steep upward move up to the level of $3.600. Here we can find once again the natural gas futures will try to reach upward towards the level of $3.650. Friends, let us have a look at my weekly expected trading zone in a daily chart. My target will be up to $3.352 and the stop loss level will be $2.929. I find that the natural gas futures will find a good support between the range of $2.888 to $2.971. So, due to the growing geopolitical concerns, we may find the natural gas futures may try to go through the growing volatility, but the overall trend will remain upward during the next week. Thanks for watching my video. If you like this video, subscribe my channel for getting updated videos in future.